Welcome to Noche Latina here in the NBA. A Latin flavor to the night's festivities as we get ready to go. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan here, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. First for the Knicks. And down low, the two-time NCAA champion at Florida. The 6'11 tornado of energy and effort. It's the big man, Joakim Noah. Then it's Anthony. And it's O'Quinn in at the 4. And for Orlando. And they've got Vucevic, the sweet-shooting 7-footer out of USC, in at the center. And it's Ibaka in at the 4 slot.
You can't be the number 2 seed in the East by being mediocre on the road. I mean, the Knicks had a veteran group, and they all had the mental fortitude and experience to finish off games on the road last season.
Now here's Rose. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Wide open. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Anthony's got his team on the board to start the game for the Knicks. Knicks on defense. Clark, as you said, the Knicks were one of the tougher teams on the road, and their road record was, you know what, separated them, Steve, from the middle of the pack in the East.
Yeah, 23 road wins, second only to the Heat in the East. It was interesting, Kevin. They relied so heavily on threes that sometimes on the road they'd go cold, but they could also get hot in a hurry, and they were able to avoid a bad spell.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Rose can't hit. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Earlier I spoke with Frank Vogel. He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Anthony, following the score by Serge Ibaka.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they need to play it smart. Make sure you get a good shot first, and then maybe a second possession.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Vucevic. Here's Gordon. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
And so here is New York. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. No good.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
Number 8. No good on the buzzer beater. It's all tied in Orlando. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, Steve and Clark, what do you think?
Now, the key has been the rebounding department. This club dominating the paint area. And if this continues, they'll be in great shape.
Well, they've done 2 things. They've limited second chances, and they've been able to flex their muscle down low.
There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Clearly, Orlando was a team in transition last year. They had a group of younger, inexperienced players, and many times when that's the case, you'll get off to slow starts in games, and that certainly proved to be true for the Magic.
Jennings kicks to Holiday. It's back to Jennings. 6 on the shot clock, and it's blocked by Ibaka. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Gordon's running.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
And so here is New York. 4-point game. Well, Clark, you mentioned that the Magic were at the very bottom of the league when it came to scoring in the first quarter of games. Steve, you got to get better as the game went on, obviously, but you can't start every game in a hole down like they did and expect to do well.
Well, we just go back to the roster, and that explains everything. I mean, you look at who they had, the lack of a go-to scorer out of the gates, and that explains the slow start. So this is really all about continuing to build the roster and try to put together some talent.
Passes it to Fournier. Left side, Gordon. Ibaka sets the pick for Gordon. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game. And New York making a change here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And here is Lee. Feeds it to Holiday. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Number 8. No good trying to beat the buzzer. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Magic lead by 1. Stay right where you are for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll see you in just a bit for the start of the second half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's been a great game out in Orlando. Thanks for joining us. We've seen the Magic slugging it out. They've done a great job closing out their defensive possessions, grabbing boards, great rebounding. They felt the impact from Serge Ibaka. Nothing comes easy. He's done the hard work, and they could pull it out once they get to the second half. On the other side, the Knicks looking pretty solid as well. They've looked to their bench for scoring, and it's paying big dividends. Carmelo Anthony laying his thing down. He hasn't put up overwhelming numbers, but without him, where would they be so far in this one? And that's it for now. Thanks for stopping in with us. It's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, who are all ready with the call in the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Orlando leading. Number 8 is covered by Rose. Ibaka goes in. Dishes to Fournier. That's good. Fournier's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Magic. Knicks trail by 3.
You know, there was a lot of talk about the Magic not getting equal value when they traded Dwight Howard to the Lakers before last season, but you take a look at how both teams started, the Lakers and the Magic, and for a time there, the Magic had a better record early in the season than the Lakers. So I think it worked out okay for the Magic.
Well, Clark, like you said, hard to believe, but it's true. The Magic did have a better record than the Lakers for the early part of the season, but that was mostly due to a surprise down year from the Lakers, Steve, and a hot start for Orlando.
And remember, the Magic did get that big win at Staples against L.A. That was kind of revenge for the D. Howard trade. But as time wore on, you know, the Magic's lack of talent showed, and they really struggled the rest of the season.
And that one's good, Anthony.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Right side, Gordon. Magic moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Fournier. Ibaka. Nice D from O'Quinn. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Yeah, that's the right move. Get a good possession here, play defense, and get one more opportunity to score.
And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Shot's good by Anthony.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Here's Ibaka. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, despite tying things up, he's still shaking his head, knowing he could have given them the lead.
Outside Rose. Pass to O'Quinn. Into Noah. Outside Anthony. Just 3 on the clock. And it's good on the layup. Anthony's got 12.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Number 8. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. New York ahead, up 2. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
And they're getting the ball inside, which is what I like. High percentage shots down on the block and in the paint area.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And Kevin comes away with a lot of steals by being patient and picking his spots and anticipating when the shooter is going to go up. And then he just strips it away from him and heads the other way.
You know what? He's a guy who will put some wood on you now. He'll throw his weight around. Bodying him up play after play can really wear you down.
For a poor defense, both ends, it kind of reminds me of your team, Clark.
Well, not exactly. We did give a little better effort. I mean, neither squad really digging in at that end. At least we tried to play defense.
Here's Rose. After the made shot from Fournier, it's Anthony with the drive. Right through the D for the layup. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd, Clark.
You know, that's exactly what you got to do. Take them out of the equation. Make those fans be quiet.
Yep, and that's exactly what he did.
The shot is off, so Orlando will take it the other way. Vucevic dishes to Fournier. Gets it to go. Fournier's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Anthony missing again. The Magic shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Here's Vucevic. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Anthony. And now the Knicks on the break. Rose passes to Carmelo. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And it's Gordon missing. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Rose gets to Anthony. Back to Rose. Second shot opportunity. Noah's shot is off. Here's Orlando now. Kicks it to Fournier. Back to Gordon. Number 8, covered by Noah. For 3. Count it! New York calls timeout. They're losing by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
They simply need a basket here, Kevin. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket and try to get something in the paint.
Rose goes in. Here's Baker. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.